Hello. I would like to talk to you today about something that happened this past year, 2014, and that's when I started a journey to really look at my words. And that year I was really interesting because now that I've spent all those months looking at my words, using my words, and really integrating the words on a physical level, I've noticed that I'm able to speak more clearly and able and I just feel confident when I learn a new word. Like it's really easy now to be able to look at a word, new word never seen before, look up the definition, read the definition and know what it means. Simply because all the words that are in the definition are words I know. Whereas before, it wasn't an absolute knowing. So I don't know, it's really cool to see that happen within myself and be able to have the evidence for that. Um, it's really important. I mean, that's what makes a human being, is their words. If your words are absolutely clear, you're going to be able to study whatever profession you want. Because the only thing it takes to study a profession is to learn the words for that profession. You read the book of the profession. You read papers of the profession. Whatever it is, it involves using your words to understand, to give meaning. That's all it is. That's all that we do. When we think, when we talk, when we write, when we speak, we're just using words all the time. That's what we do. And there's some field profession you have trouble with, then it has to do with your words. That's where the trouble is. And obviously, it's not, what do you mean by words? I mean, where does the trouble start is when the definition isn't clear, such as when you include emotional content onto words. And that emotional content that arises every time you use your words are going to create a blockage, or, just because it's extraneous information, it's extra. And that's why it causes a problem, because it's not really part of the definition. Anything that's not part of the definition obviously will cause a problem. So I mean, that's really cool that's how reality works. And if you know that, then you're able to help yourself and be successful in whatever field you want. And I think that's really cool. Um, yeah, I mean, I know it's such a simplistic point, but that's how reality is. And reality is much simpler than what we believe it to be. Um, it's really cool. I mean, I'm looking at mathematics, for example. Mathematics is just the same point. It's just a language. Mathematics is a word. You know what mathematics means. If you don't, then look it up in the dictionary. You just read the definition for yourself. And that's all you have to do. And if there's any words you don't know, you just look it up. What is addition? What does that mean? What is subtraction? What does that mean? If you know what it means, then you're able to use it. It's like a word. If you know what a word means, you can use the word. That's all it is. That's all you do. It's really cool. It's such a simplistic point, but that's how reality is built. And if that's all we do, if that's all we focus on when we're in school, when we're growing up, and that's what we show our children, our kids, or the generation that is to come, then they're going to have a much, much more successful life than we've had, because we grew up without that. Imagine if someone grew up with that their whole entire life, all those years, you know? I mean, I was able to change so much now that, even though I was an adult already. Imagine what would happen if I was younger, what I could have accomplished, you know? I mean, I'm still going to accomplish things with this thing I've done with myself, but it's just, I'm just looking at let's say, the best case scenario, you know? Like, if I were to have kids, then forget that, it's like, that kid's gonna be like the absolute best prepared kid in the world, because I've really learned so much, and I'm applying it for myself. So that even I'll be a direct example, you know. So it's like, I don't know, it's like it's so cool because everything you do, you're changing the world. You're By changing yourself, you're actually getting the new information, the new program, the new words for the future. Simply by putting it within you, within your body, and it can be transferred now to other people, to other kids, you know? So really it does start with yourself. To change yourself, that's really changing the world. You're changing the total amount of input of information that's in the world. You're literally changing the equation of the world through changing yourself. I mean, that's really cool. That's how it is. It's simplistic, just like learning the words, but that's how it is. It's really cool. So yeah, I'll end my video here today, and yeah, have a good one.